Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 26 of Direwolf20's Forgecraft2 series. I have a thing happening at my base. I came in today to check out what's going on in Forgecraft, and there's a thing. Dun 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 dun! Look what we've got. Shenanigans happening. So we've got a side effect of the Flux, and it looks like it's just spitting out Vitium crystals, so that's cool. I already got another crystal type 2 from it. It makes a creepy sound. But it did get rid of all the flux, so that's cool. Like, look how much flux is here now. Like, it used to be a lot higher. It really reduced the flux in this area by spawning this thing, so that's cool. So can I scan it? I did get something. The scanning's a little quick. But hopefully that unlocked something in my book. So let's go to fundamentals, flux. Let the flux build up. I did that! I did that! Why is that not marked complete? Yeah, bound to be interesting, that's for sure. So did scanning that, like, do anything for me? Like, what is up? It did have a green message for a second, but, like, sometimes even one click can be like, boom, boom, and it's, like, done. But, like, I'm looking to see if there's anything new unlocked as a result of scanning that thing. I was hoping there would be, and it just may not be implemented yet. It may not be. I was under the impression that there's potentially some way to clean that up, especially, you know, based on what was said with that stabilization guy, infusion stabilization. But thus far, I'm not seeing anything opened up as a result of that flux thing. Ow, walking into it hurts. Just so you guys know. So cool looking, though. It's, like, so cool looking. Like, super amazing, awesome looking. I love it. I could literally just have an entire episode of me just watching this, and I'd be comfortably happy with the performance. Like, that, it's just so, like, look at these little, like, swirly effects going on here. So much coolness. Just so amazing looking. I'm a little bit not sure what to do now. Like, is there nothing I can do to manage this, or is it just nothing yet that I can do to manage it? Let me look into this. Oh my, something bad's happening. What is this? What is that thing? What is happening? I was looking up. Can I kill this? What is it? It looks bad. Giant. It's an entity of some sort, it looks like. Giant taint seed. Ow. Dude, it like legit hurts too. It is legitimately painful to get near. But I killed it, and I got some Vitium crystals, so that's what's up. Oh, it got rid of the thing. Okay, so that wasn't the end of the world. I guess it's a good thing I was here, though, because if that had happened when I wasn't here, but, like, all by itself, that thing, I was literally, like, off camera looking into, like, what I'm supposed to do about this thing, and I guess that's what it did. So I guess killing that is good? So was that enough to let the taint buildup be complete? Oh, it's still not. It's not. Let the flux build. Oh, fail. I wanted that to be built. Like, I did let the flux build. It was really, really built. But, hey. What's up? What's up, really low flux levels? That's neat. All right. Let me look into how to make that flux build thing happen. I want to try something here real quick. Maybe if it was daytime. Yeah, so, interestingly, maybe, I was hoping if I scanned one of those little flux clouds, that might be cool. Is there anything up here that I could, like, just zap away? Hey, you. Come over back here where you belong. What do I got? 45 of that stuff, 58. Let's make a quick sword. Can I melt this thing down? Like, is that? I guess so. I'd like to scan like the little cloud thing. Alright, so clearly not helping. Still not sure how to do this. So I've decided what I should do is maybe like go through the book for some of the like the more interesting stuff. So that's you. You just need a V crystal of air, which I may or may not have some of. If I don't have any there, I would have to have some in here. Just gonna knock out like a few processes real quick. Like I know how those things in the past have worked. Hopper and chest. Easy enough. Okay, arcane levitator. Just need Volatus. Yay. So I'm hoping that like something cool unlocks after these dudes, but I'm not super seeing something. Fertility and growth. I don't think I need those right now. Essentia and hand mirrors. That sounds cool, but also like okie dokie whatever. Arcane infusion. Is there anything like crazy useful after this stuff? I mean, I'm looking for something that's going to be like, yeah, once I unlock that, I'll get access to something that'll teach me more about Flux or whatever. But that may not be implemented yet. That's something I'm not 100% sure of, like how much is implemented and who's not. Now, we did get a new page added over here. It said new page added. I did unlock Liquid Death. Oh, essentially smelting. New page added, huh? Bellows placed on the side of a smelter will greatly increase the heat it generates, allowing items to be broken down into a slurry much quicker. Oh, okay, that's cool. And then you got a new page added in the Infernal Furnace. Aha, addendum. Attaching arcane bellows to an Infernal Furnace. Yada yada. Cool. Neat. Okay, sweet. I considered doing the Infernal Furnace for our auto smelting, but I think we're cool. Alright, speaking of our auto smelting, how's that going, dudes? You guys are still spitting items all over the ground, so that's good. They're all looking at me like, why are you picking up our items, Direwolf? I also want to check in on our on the area that I'm actually mining and see how that's going, because that's kind of been running for a bit. So I'm interested to see, you know, what's up there. And then we'll probably start working on another thing, because I might want to, wow, look at this. Wow. That is so cool. Look at that. That is awesome. That is super neat. Wondering if this is like almost done with its clearing. Because what I want to do, probably what I want to do, is maybe turn this in this direction a little bit, so that it can clear out, you know, a bunch in that direction, and then we'll move down the line, right? So what I'll probably want to do is remove you. Are you done? Like, did I get down here just in time to see you be done? I feel like I did. Right, so let's do this, and let's do that. How are you doing? Wow, look at that pickaxe. Wow, we've only used 80 durability, and we've mined 2 sets of tunnels, so that's super neat. In fact, what I might want to do, can you say like, oh, I see. Okay, left click it from the side you want it to start mining at. Makes sense. Now, are you spitting items into here? Is that what's happening? I didn't think you would, but maybe you are. Yeah, he totally is. Nice. All right, so that'll let that clear, and that'll be good. So you guys continue processing and taking care. I'm going to assume that you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Nickel was not in the list of ores that should be handled, so I might need to sneak in there. You know what I don't have that I want to have? Is a portable hole. I feel like that would be super cool to have, right? So 32, and give me one of those so that I can sneak back here. So this will be a bit of a hassle, because I need to remove these in order to... Let's turn you off for a minute, Chief. Because what I need to do is update these things. Am I out of my mind? Where's the things? You know what I might do? Alright, first off, I think possibly due to a bug, those things are gone. I don't know where they went, but possibly due to a bug, which is super annoying. Super duper annoying. But that's okay. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, duh. Hang on a second. I'm an idiot. Direwolf, please. I literally built this, like, real life 15 minutes ago, and I already forgot how it works. Direwolf, please. Yeah. Dire derps ahoy. It's just been shenanigans. And then you guys can go back to the way you were. So I don't actually have to go back here and adjust this. I forgot. It's this guy that I need to adjust. Cool. And you can have that. Perfect. Much easier than I suspected. So we're cool. Now we're good. We can go back to being fancy and running. All right, so let's look at what we're going to work on today. Hey, doing research. Yay. Focus effect rift. Yeah, that's what I want. I should be able to manipulate the depth quite a bit. Cool. I want this. I want this. I want to focus for... I want this. I want that. So we've got break, we've got exchange, like what else we got? Medium plan. Yeah. Arcane Mine, Bolt. I wouldn't mind. Oh, what do we got here? Neat. Kind of just knocking through a lot of this research. Luckily, like, my mining has also picked up more knowledge fragments, so like, yay. Spammed those for a bit. Arcane Mine needs a tripwire hook and Vinculum, which I believe Soul Sand had on it. No? I learned something new. Sweet. I'm just looking to see like what opens up as a result. And usually with a Thaumcraft book, you can kind of tell like what might open up another bit of research and what might not. Like this one I expected could have opened up another bit of research. This one I don't expect would open up something because like where is it going to open up at, right? I mean, we could try it, but I need more theory. Having the focus pouch might not be a terrible idea. V Amulet needs more theory stuff. I did notice, by the way, that there is a bug with getting a lot more of these than you get of these. That's fixed in the next version of Thaumcraft. If you look at like the Thaumcraft page, I think it's beta 22, says like you get more theories than like there used to be like a bug that was causing you to get way more observation than you do theories. So that, you know, cool. But what else would be cool to get in here for now? Kind of want Essentia mirrors, because that would help with some of the Essentia stuff I want to do. So like if I wanted to get Lamp of Growth or Fertility, I could totally do that. Sweet. I think that's good for now. So let's take a look at making the focus effect rift. So does that mean, so like, right now, hello, Forgecraft. Whoa, hello. You right there, Chief? He claims to be okay. I feel like I don't believe him, though. Alright, so blank advanced focus. So, like, is that all we got as the advanced focus? Is that the only other? Alright, cool. So let's put you in here. Waiting for server. I feel like you're not okay. So I guess what I want to do... Touch? And rift. Is that it? Right? Touch and rift. Now I might want the depth. Ooh, that sounds cool. V per cast. 32 block depth. Interesting. And duration. How long do I want it to last? It's interesting. I wish I could adjust this. Can I rename this? Ooh. That's nifty. Oh, and then we crashed something. Or the server. Alright, let's try that again. I was able to log right back in, so I don't know why it timed out, but something goofy going on. So 24, 32 blocks deep? Does that sound cool? I think that sounds cool. It sounds cool to me, because that's a decent amount of distance. And then the duration of 10 seconds should be more than enough time to walk through that. So we need a Versio crystal and an Alienus crystal to make this thing. So let's get our quartz shards dudes. Right, you can turn off. We'll put one of these in. And we need to find, it's usually reddish, Victus, a Versio. Cool. And Alienus is like usually a purple-ish color. Mercantio, Vitium... Might be greenish, I kind of forget. Alienus, yeah, it's purplish. Cool. So does that mean like we're good to make it? Right? So your duration 10, depth 32. Make the thing. Yay! Now, can I alter you? Like, can I modify you? Or can I like, give you a new... I might be able to give him a new, but you know. So is that, my friends, a portable hole? Well, that's chisels and bits, so those are tile entities, so portable hole might not work on them. Ooh, hello. I like that. Neat. And it might just be Forgecraft being a little bit laggy-ish. Hello. Are you not letting me in? Okay, you are. Now, if I portable hole you... Interesting. Cool. Yeah, no, he's behaving a little bit better now. Whoosh! That is awesome. Nice. Woot! Portable hole focus. I like it. So I kind of like super really want to let the flux build up. So here's what I'm going to do. Shh. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We're going to go somewhere that's a little bit not too close to our base. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. Thanks, I needed that. And we're gonna get an axe, or... Is it called saw? It is called saw, but I don't know where my saw is, so I'm just gonna have to chop down things with this guy. That'll be good enough. So let's put some Nitor down. Let's put you on top of it. Let's throw that stuff on there. Shh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm not doing anything too crazy, am I? Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Maybe I was a little bit too zealous with this. This might have been a mistake. Hold on, I might have done a little. Okay, that was a little bit too much. Okay, that might have been. Yeah, no, that might have been a little bit overdoing it. Oh boy, we did a thing. We did a thing. I might have dropped a little bit too much cobblestone in there. I should have been a little bit more careful. So just as an FYI, you can kind of, if you're looking like right there, you can kind of see the flux ribbons or whatever they're called through blocks. So that does make it useful to find. I've cleared out the area around this one. The flux seems to be, all right, so it seems to be like spreading out to the adjacent chunks, so that's kind of nice. But still the chunk that I did all the mess making in is wow, it's dropping pretty rapidly. So I guess it's just spreading out over the adjacent chunks nearby. I don't know what's going on. Maybe this thing is eating the flux? This thing might be eating the flux in the environment. Is that what happens? But it's dropping, so that's cool. And in addition to that, I completed this research. So yay. I guess that was enough. I let the flux build enough. But yeah, see, like, look how quickly it's dropping, dude. It's actually dropping pretty significantly. So maybe it's both spreading to adjacent chunks and being eaten by this. I think what this does is eat. See, look, it just did this little ribbon thing. I think it eats the flux in the area. So that's cool. That's neat. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely dropped down some. Oops. So that's cool. Maybe I want to make it nighttime. So let's see what completing this research does. Aha! Nice. Flux seems to clog the local aura, preventing B from replenishing naturally. Pictures a thick layer of scum on a natural pool of clean water. The local aura has a point at which it is filled, and flux seems to count towards its capacity. More alarmingly, it seems to take precedence over V, and I suspect it can probably exceed this natural limit. I'm not sure. So addendum 1, note to self, do not let the flux build. It is bad. Psst! Too late! You already told me to do it! Very, very bad. Oh, if flux builds high enough, it seems to cause a tear in the very fabric of magic itself. The flux escapes through this tear, but usually raw chaotic magic spills through into our world, causing all manner of calamity. Aha! So flux does go through the tear. Aha! So the tear eats up all the flux. That's cool. I should be a lot more careful of causing flux in the future. In fact, I should start looking into ways to neutralize flux. Well, yeah. Flux rift! As I suspected, these tears are holes in reality itself. Yay! So that's cool. Can I, like, scan you now that I, like, opened up this research? How's... Oh yeah, look at that. Look, it totally is eating the flux, so that's cool. Totally. The chaotic energies that flow from them are extremely dangerous, and I should find a way to close these rifts as soon as possible. My observation of the rift itself has revealed some interesting things. However, the rifts actually seem to feed on flux. The more flux there is in an environment, the larger they grow. They also grow more unstable over time, and eventually this instability causes a burst of pure chaotic energy. This energy can take many forms and is seldom a good thing. Fortunately, they regain some stability when this happens. The severity of the chaos burst depends on the size of the rift. Even though I can't close them yet, maybe I can find a way of keeping them stable. The other one closed on itself, though. Like, it created a flux seed and then closed all by itself. So I don't suppose, Mr. You are gonna, like, be a way to make me close them now, huh? I was hoping you would. So maybe closing them is not implemented yet? I was hoping that maybe it would be. With the whole whatchamacallit thing. But we will see. Yeah, but the other one closed on its own, remember? Like, I was just literally off camera for a second. It closed all by itself. So, yeah, the one that was here. See, like, even the grass regrew, and it was cool. It created that thing, but then it was okay. So, I don't know. I guess we're going to have to keep an eye on it. So I'm looking. There's apparently something called a causality collapser. Though I can't find it in my Thaumonomicon. So I'm trying to figure out like what I need to unlock in order to make this a thing I can make. I'm hoping that it's like nothing too crazy. Theory, Arcane Infusion. More Preserved Curiosities, please. More Preserved Curiosities, please. Womp, womp, womp. I think that's due to that bug that I mentioned earlier before that's fixed in the next version of Thaumcraft, which I should push to get put on Forgecraft sooner than later. But yeah, I'm totally not seeing like what I should unlock to get to this causality collapser dude. Like I'm just unlocking random pages because I want the causality collapser. That's just what I want. I feel like that would be cool to have, so I could collapse a causality, right? Like that sounds nice. Complete random chapters, and hopefully... I mean, I got to imagine at some point wheat and carrot, huh? Gotta unlock something somewhere, right? I doubt Golomancy would have much to do with it. I don't think. Let's look at what the causality collapser needs. It's TNT Redstone, Morphic Resonator, V Resonator, couple Elementum, and couple Nitor, and it's very high instability. Oh, and I have Flux Flu, apparently. Great. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. I assumed that, like, once I... Though there is something new in the warp section. Is that true? Sanity checker, so that's neat. I can make a sanity checker now. But still nothing else that's like jumping out at me like, hey, yeah, that sounds like the right thing. Yeah, Yeah, I can search, but I definitely don't have whatever this causality guy is. Oh, we got something happening here. Hold on. I scanned crystals, which I hadn't yet done. Just hadn't done it. Which opened up crystal farming as an option. And once I did that, other things showed up in my book. So we've got the Flux cleanup, which needs a V battery. And we need closing Flux risks, which also needs a V battery. All right, cool. Now we're making progress. So the V amulet, V battery, missing research, crystal farming. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. So I need one of each crystal type, please. Boop, boop, boop. Now we're getting somewhere. So things are implemented, at least more so than I'd thought originally. V battery. Natural V crystals have an interesting ability to act as V batteries. They absorb V when the aura is high and discharge it when it is low. But this process is quite slow. No, by using what you have learned about going. Complete. Cool, a V battery. Sweet. All around a V resonator, which is quartz and an iron plate, right? So let's get an iron plate. And quartz. And then slabs of arcane stone. Sweet. Well, that's cool. Doesn't seem to have a UI of any form, but it's there. Learn something new. Learn something new. Give me all the new learnings. Alright, so that's cool. So now in here, we learned something new about ores. So now I can get Flux Cleanup and Closing Flux Rifts. Ah, okay, cool. I need a Theory of Oromancy. Okay. Alright, just got it, courtesy of some research I did. One of them needed experience, so I grabbed my Tome of Knowledge. So does that mean that I'm cool to, like, look at this now? Hooray! I have studied the chaotic energies that form in these flux rifts and have made the interesting discovery the rifts themselves are inherently unstable. Thanks, I knew that. In theory, they will close naturally should they become unstable enough, but the laws of our reality make this highly unlikely. Instead, they're unstable energies. Cool. I plan to blow them up. No normal explosive will do. I need an explosive that sends destructive energy into more than the 3 normal dimensions. To this end, I've designed an explosive collapser. Unfortunately, my calculations show that will primal energy. The more unstable the rift, the more chaotic this release will be. I should try and make the rift as stable as possible before detonating. Okay, cool. So this guy needs more theory of oromancy and his file Vitium. Okay, interesting. So I wonder if I can clean it up first and then close it. So let's get some more oromancy theories. All right, ate up some knowledge fragments that we had mined and did a little bit more research. And I need some Vitium, please. Which, in other words, surely there must be a way to stop these headaches, right? I hope so. Flux cleanup. All right, I've managed to find a way to turn pure flux in the aura into flux essentia. Flux essentia is hardly benign, but it is much easier to handle than raw flux. Unfortunately, the process is not simple, cheap, or fast. Draw plans for a flux condenser. When supplied with lots of essentia, it can draw flux from the aura and force it to become essentia itself. Every point of flux drawn from the aura will require 10 or more essentia and some time. The type of essentia does not matter as long as I do not use the flux essentia. That would be bad. Essentia can be piped into the sides of the condenser, and the resulting flux essentia can be drained from the bottom. The condenser is not all that is needed. I also need a special lattice that will actually draw the flux from the ore. The lattice pieces can be connected to the top of the condenser, and each other formed a multi-block structure. The more pieces I connect, the quicker the condenser can draw flux from the aura. It does, however, increase the essentia cost. The lattice cannot be attached the old way, however. Rules about how to connect the lattice that we'll probably look into in a bit. Flux condenser lattice, flux condenser. Interesting. Is there any other details about potentially cleaning up some stuff? Oh, look at this. We found purifying bath salts. I remember those. I still can't expand anything. I'm assuming void metal is going to be in my future. Just don't know how and when, but I'm assuming that will happen. But we have we only have 53% of fundamentals, to be fair, but I've completed all the research that I can see for now. So I don't see anything else that I can unlock on this page, but I'm assuming things will happen. Cool beans. Cool beans. How are you doing, Mr. Rift? Still, ooh, what are you? Oh, look at these guys are back. Wisps are back. Sweet. They don't seem harmful, so I will leave them alone. Hey, look! Ow, okay, so they are harmful. Never mind, I lied. They totally hurt. And they're not friendly. Alright, so let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode, and next episode we'll come back, and I gotta figure out how flux cleanup works, and maybe closing the rift. Unfortunately, it says it's a very high instability, and I'm not super comfortable with my instability matrix guy just yet. So we may have to look into some better stabilizers, but I also read that stabilizers are a little bit better in the next version of Thaumcraft, or at least fixed some aspects of them. I don't know what. For now, Donald20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.